We're here at the Kettle here in Hot Springs, Arkansas, for Cossatot versus National Park.
Good evening and welcome to Oakland Foundation, Gen A, and the Kettle here at National Park College. We're in National Park Nighthawks. National Park College and the NJCAA would like to remind you to support all players showing these beneficial in a positive manner. Treating all participants with courtesy and respect. According to NJCAA guidelines, we also ask that at the conclusion of each game, you refrain from coming up to the court. Now, in honor of the freedoms we all share, please stand available for the playing of our national anthem.
Yeah, it's working.
Is there any way to like?
And now
It's always on.
visiting coach from University of Arkansas, Cossatot, number 1, Cossatot.
Speak into it.
We're live here from the Kettle with the UA Cossatot Wolves. National Park.
Number 21, John Anthony. Number 23, Dylan Clark. Number 35, Pete Arnett. And now, for your National Park Nighthawks, here's the next start. First ball, 60 yards, number 2.
Can I post that? I thought it's Instagram. No, it's Facebook.
From Little Rock, Arkansas, number 4.
You're gonna be mad if I post it?
Madison Shelton. Sophomore forward from Meadow Ray, Louisiana. Number 5, Jeremy Dixon. Sophomore forward from Indianapolis, Indiana. Number 22, Pete Mojo Moe. From Chicago, Illinois, number 33, Ari the Beast Logan. Let's get ready for some basketball.
set off, tip off. Your Cossatot Colts lead tip. three is good. Start the game off. Travel's called on former Colt, Corey Loggins. Corey was here back in 2023, but transferred to National Park last year. Made sure it's pretty good. Corey takes more of the court. Passes the line to Corey back. Corey drives, dishes. Corey for three again. Bang! Close to up early, 6-0. National Park early timeout.
Very lively for the Colts here so far. Timeout 61 seconds in. Have you ever seen that before, Coach Hinman?
It's the first time I've seen that. Definitely shows a little bit of fear in the National Park head coach, for sure. We are back live. 18 minutes and 55 seconds left for the first half. We are just now getting started. Your Cossatot Colts have come out hot to start the game. Big John with the block. They dish it out, and Emery gets the steal. We're on a fast break. Emery goes up with a clean take, and the Colts are up 8-0. Defense from the Colts. National Park gets an offensive rebound. Goes up. Puts it in. This really is the type of start you want to see from the Colts. Warren drives. Get the draw. Hands it off. Jones other finds pass. Baby John. Baby John goes up. He misses the dunk. A lot of adrenaline right now. All the guys in the deck. Foul and score. Fouls on 23 Dylan Glover. Physical out here in the paint. Here, John, that's a travel for sure. I believe that was a missed ball, however. National Park doesn't see what goes. Moore drives using his size with advantage. It's a jump ball. That is National Park ball. Cossatot looks like they have the size in terms of the 1 to the 3 spot. They don't have the power forward center position for even. Corey Loggins takes it, drives. drives, it's screen, goes up. Colts keep possession. Now we have an immediate timeout. 57 left in the first half. Jake, what are your thoughts so far on the first half?
I think, the Colts shocked them early, but MVC settled in well. I do think they can match us for size in the front court. As you said, 1 through 3, we might have the size advantage, but these are two quality teams here. It's going to be a very good battle.
Good battle is definitely an understatement. I know National Park and Cossatot have a little bit of history against each other in athletics. I think there's been a little bit of a friendly rivalry, I'd say, that's built up over the last couple of years. It goes from soccer and now something is done, it carries right over the basketball court. So definitely in for a one show this game. We are back, folks. Maury has the ball out. Passes to Big John down low. Big John in the post. Big John just got to Dylan. Dylan passes up to RJ. RJ with a fake shot. Takes it in. Back up to Big John. Big John across the line. Ball goes off the bottom. Passes out to Dylan. Dylan smooth move, but loose control of the ball. Loggins takes it up. And National Park is leading 10-8. The Colts came out to a hot start, but it looks like National Park is now settled in, and we're meeting the Colts to get a fight. Front of Palmas gets the ball in the post. The ball is slightly in his hands. Colts keep ball.
Definitely a very fast-paced game to start. I think the Colts, once they get set into defense-wise, they're not going to struggle on the transition games first.
Yeah, for sure.
First free goes up. That's good. I know we have our technical difficulties fixed now. You should be able to hear me a little bit clearer now. And it looks like Devion Newton has checked in. He's checked in for Big John Ebony. We have a travel call. Immediately, you know, Devion comes in and immediately forces an early turnover. I like that energy coming off the bench, you know. I think this season, you know, Devion, although the stats may not show it, I think Devion's been a real game changer. You know, he comes in, brings the energy. You know, he doesn't let his size affect him. He plays smart with the ball. I think he'd have a real impact this game for sure. Dylan Lover gets the ball at the top of the key, drives in, gets fouled on the shot, and he goes to the free throw line for 2. Dylan's over to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Even with the cheering from the National Park cheerleaders, Dylan Glover puts the second free throw away. Colts are back up 12-10. 13:40 remains in the first half. We have a couple changes as well that came this past possession. Number 22, Peter Salundi has come in, as well as number 25, Bryce Goodwin's come in. Toronto Gomez goes up for the shot. We have another jump ball. I believe the Colts will keep possession this time. Right now on the court we have number 45, Devion, number 23, Dylan, number 25, Bryce Goodwin, number 1, Toronto Gomez, and number 22, Peter Salundi. Devion turns the ball over on the pass in. National Park to a fast break in the score. Yeah, turnovers have really hurt us early on. Fast break points for sure. National Park is leading that category. Devion drives by him and he tries to swipe it back and he gets fouled. Holds the ball. Sideline. Pass it into Toronto. Unfortunately, another turnover from the Colts. Now MPC's on a fast break. And the dog, and MPC scores. MPC now leads 14-12. Dylan with a nice move and the step back, and it's good. If Dylan Glover can get hot early, that would be massive for the Cossatot Colts. You know, I always say, Jake, you know, two-pointers can't equal three-pointers. You know, if Cossatot can get hot early, get Dylan feeling good from outside, then we have a good chance at winning this game away. Kari Loggins goes up, and the basket's good. National Park now back on top, 16-14. Devion drives in, dishes it out to Bryce Goodwin. Bryce Goodwin drives in. Unfortunately, gets an offensive foul called against him. There's a lot of fouls early on for sure. And now we have a new substitution in the game. Number 15, Night and Days, checked in for number 1, Toronto Gomez.
I think this can be definitely an impact sub for the Colts. You know, Knighton brings an elite level of size to the game, and good shooting percentage, good rebound numbers. What do you think, Justin?
I'll give him this. He got a great rebound there, pushes the fast break. We go in. National Park really on our transition game has played quite well. As he did a good rebound there from Knighton. We pushed the pace, but unfortunately MPC gets back and defends, and now it's back to MPC ball. We have another media timeout here where the National Park Nighthawks lead 16-14. Cossatot Colts came out hot. National Park, you know, came back fighting, and we have a really good game on our hands here. You know, I think this game is quite in for a show.
Yeah, I think it's been a great game. I mean, you see it's 16-14, and I think both teams have fought very hard. And you know, as you said, 2s don't equal 3s. So if Cossatot got a 2 here, it'd be tied. But they got a 3, they'd take a 17-16 lead. It's currently 16-14 with 11:43 left, as you can see on the Nighthawk scoreboard here. You know, definitely a unique nickname. My alma mater, Northern Virginia Community College, was also called the Nighthawks, but they don't have a basketball team anymore because they shut down the athletics department right before the end of the season. Crazy world we live in, right, Justin?
It is a crazy world indeed. You know, not my alma mater, but a school that I went to a couple of years, their name were the Riverhawks. So I guess there's a bunch of different Hawks nowadays. Riverhawks, Nighthawks, Warhawks, you know, there's Hawks of all kinds. But all I know is Cossatot Colts, we may not be able to fly, but we can neigh for sure. RJ Patton with a steal, the ball goes out of bounds, and National Park keeps the ball. One more change here. RJ Patton's checked in the game. Night and day with the steal, but NPC gets the ball back. 9 defending pretty high at the top of the key. He hits a spin move, and he gets fouled on the shot. And we're gonna have to start defending their big men a little bit better now. That number 22, he's had a little bit of success down low in the paint. Hopefully we can stand him up and force him outside of our paint for sure. First free throw's up and it's good. Second free throw's up and it's good. National Park Nighthawks lead 18-14 with 11:20 in the first half remaining. NPC with some high pressure in our front court. Davion controls the pressure, passes it out to Bryce Dillon. Bryce Dillon gives it to John, or to Peter Sarungi. Takes it in, misses a shot, but Night and Day is there to put it back. Good pressure by RJ Patton. Number 25, Bryce Dillon gets the steal. Bryce goes up, gets fouled, and he goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. Peter Saranjoji. My apologies for the mispronunciation of the last name. Bryce Dillon at the line for 2 free throws. Has a chance here to tie the game back up at 18. First free throw's up and it's good. Misses the second free throw, but Peters Saranjoji gets the rebound. That's how you R-A-B-O-U-N-D rebound right there. Colts ball on the baseline. 45 Davion Newton takes the ball out. 9 Day screens for Bryce Dillon. Bryce Dillon gets the ball at the top of the key. A lot of pressure and he gets fouled. Shot goes up. RJ Patton gets the rebound, drives in, misses the layup. Peter Saranjoji gets the rebound and it goes up and we're good. And the Cossatot Colts are now up, back up on top, 19-18. RJ pressure, which the Colts coming out with some high pressure this possession. Energy is definitely picking up. You can hear it on the Colts bench here. 9 Day with the pressure up top of number 22, drives in. And that's a turnover from the Nighthawks. Colts get the ball back, chance to go up by 2 possessions. Peter Saranjoji goes out. Number 4, Sean Tain comes in. My videographer is stealing my roster sheet here, so I'm losing the name. Sorry about that. 35, RJ Patton with a little move and a nice shot from the top of the key from RJ. Colts go up 21-18. Shantaine with the hair change. It's hard to recognize him here, but he's still a big impact for us coming off the bench here. Hopefully he can come in and make a difference. National Park with a shot just inside the three-point line. Now down 20-21. Devin Newton controls the ball at the top of our half. Pass it to Sean. Sean's to Bryce. Colts are getting settled in a nice offense here. Takes him in, dishes out to Knighton. Knighton drives, goes up, and it's a nice basket from Night and Day. The Colts go up 23-20. For those that are tuning into our live stream, I want to welcome all of you that have been watching, as well as the ones that are just now tuning in here. Cossatot Colts getting really physical down low, but 9 days called for the foul. Looks like Devin Newton was just subbed out. Number 0, Isaac Freeman has now come on. Close to being a 5-second call. Colts double team. MPC puts it up, misses a layup, gets the rebound. They get fouled on the second chance. And the Colts doing a good job on first chance opportunities, but National Park used to get the second chances on rebounds. First free throws up. It's no good. Shantaine takes the ball to the court. Dishes it out wide to Isaac Freeman. Isaac back to Sean. Isaac finds the backdoor pass to RJ. Bryce Goodwin picks it up. Down low to Night and Day. Back out to Isaac Freeman for 3. It's an air ball, but Night and Day with the rebound out of the air and an easy putback. Pretty easy to put the ball back up when it didn't hit the rim. You know, he's just sitting there right on the basket, grabs it, puts it right back up for an easy 2. Colts go up by 5, 25-20 with 8:04 remaining in the first half. Corner 3 for MPC is missed. 22 on MPC with another offensive rebound, dishes it out to number 4. Another missed chance. Night and Day grabs the board. You know, limiting second chances from the Colts is going to be really big, keeping these Nighthawks from, you know, coming back to us. Shantaine, one-on-one, has a little bit of a mismatch up here at the top of the key. Drives in, dishes out to Night and Day. Night and Day for a pull-up. Night and Day feeling himself this game, I'll tell you that. Early, I think 7 points now from Night and Day. 6 point stretching. MPC drives in. Awkward shot, but it did go in nonetheless. Cossatot trying to keep the pace early. Shantaine with the turnover. National Park has the ball. Colts still up 27-22. MPC drives. I believe that's another foul on Night and Day. The bucket is good. We have another media timeout as MPC goes to the free throw line for one free throw for the N1, where your Cossatot Colts lead 27-20. 7 minutes remaining in the first half.
You know, Justin, one thing I just noticed is it's just an amazing impact from Night and Day here. He's, as I said, he can rebound it, he can score it. You know, Devin knew he had to find him in the post. Had a basket before that, and then Devin found him for 4, and then just grabbing that rebound to get the 6 here. You really see how the Colts benefit from his size when he's on the court. You just, the Colts do need to tighten up a bit defensively, but the shots are flowing, the offense is flowing. They are red hot when they're in the zone offensively.
You're not wrong. I mean, Night and Day's come on off the bench, and he's had an immediate impact. Defensively, we need to tighten up. I think we've had a lot of second chances. We had to do these early rebounds. 22 on NPC, I'd say, has been one of their biggest impact players. So if we can, start to control him a little bit, I think the Colts will have a lot of success this game. Couple changes now for the Cossatot Colts. In for the Colts, number 1, Toronto Calmez, and number 21, Big John. Night and Day goes to the bench, and Bryce Stewart goes to the bench. NPC at the line for the N1 opportunity free throw off the media timeout. Shots up, and it's good. Score is 25-27 now. Your Colts lead. 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Shantaine hitting the ball pretty well. Gives it out to Big John. Big John passes it off to RJ Patton. RJ Patton has been really unstoppable in one-on-ones, and he is again as he puts that shot in. Great shot from RJ Patton. Defended well by Kahari Loggins, but RJ was met with the task, and he met it well. Shantaine defends high. Have a lot of pressure early on. Good body check. Colts come out pressuring Big John up top on number 22. Keeping him high out of the paint here. He hasn't been quite as effective as he has when he gets down here deep in the paint. Shot goes up. Good defense from Big John. Cossatot Colts pushing the pace for sure. Shantaine pulls it back out. Lets our offense get set. Good screen. Shantaine shot from the top of the key. Misses it. And Toronto Calmez gets the rebound and goes back up and gets fouled. Colts go to the line for 2 free throws. First free throws up and it is no good. Second free throws up and it just nicks the front of the rim. Now National Park trying to catch Cossatot Colts on a fast break opportunity. Dish it out to number 15. The three's up and it's no good. Cossatot Colts with the rebound. Looking to push the Pearly. We have a 4-on-1. Good transition. Big John gets the ball. Goes up. Shot's no good. Toronto with another offensive rebound and goes up. Surely that's a foul. It's definitely a lot of contact down there. No foul called, but Cossatot keeps possession. Ball is out on the baseline. Shantaine with the ball on the baseline. Forcing another turnover on a baseline decision. Hari Loggins drives, and RJ Patton is called with the foul. That's, I believe, the third or fourth turnover now we've had off of a baseline possession, and we keep giving them fast break opportunities.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can't let the other team back into the game when you mess up like that. We got Omri Airy and Dylan Glover coming in for, I believe, Shantaine and Isaac Freeman. So some fresh bodies in the Colts backcourt here, and the Colts are going to look to solidify this lead here with just some good basketball. Nighthawks to the line now. They're looking to cut the Colts lead in half here from 29-25 to 29-27. And
I'll take the microphone back over from Jason Howard. Kahari Loggins missed the first. It was 1-and-1. Wasn't going up to shoot whenever he was fouled. Missed the first free throw, so now the Colts have possession. With the backdoor alley-oop, and Toronto Calmez with the slam! Dylan Glover with the vision on the backdoor find to Toronto Calmez, and the Colts go up by 6. The energy's definitely picked up in the kettle. Big John defending number 22 down here. 22 with a spin move, takes it up. The basket's good. Yeah, 22's been pretty effective down low for sure. Hopefully we can find a fix for that, but the Colts are still up by 4. Where passes it out. Colts are working the ball around here. Look to find that back door, find Omri down the corner. Hurry up, shots up, no good. RJ Patton with the offensive rebound. Dishes out to Dylan Glover. Don't leave Dylan Glover open. Oh, Dylan Glover with the miss. National Park now on a 3-on-2 opportunity. Goes up, and the basket's good. These fast break opportunities, you know, the Colts are going to have to transition a lot quicker. Fast break chances are hurting us right here. Big John passes the ball out to Dylan Glover. Dylan Glover works it under Emery. And we're already out to RJ Patton. It's like NPC running a little bit of a 2-1-2 zone here. Colts are going to find a lot of space out wide for these three-point shots so they can put something away. NPC on the fast break. Goes up. And he gets fouled. NPC's getting a lot of fouls called, you know, down on the RN on shooting opportunities. I believe they're definitely leading the free throw shots now, you know, just off of, I mean, second chances as well.
I want y'all to excuse our time stamp. It says December 30th, 2015. It is January 7th, 2026. We're going to get that time stamp fixed. I excuse that.
I'd like to thank our bus driver for noticing that. He is our #1 fan on the stream, and he is always tuned in watching us. We have another media timeout here where your Cossatot Colts are still up 31-29 with 4 minutes, just under 4 minutes left in the first half. You know, this may be the kettle, but the pot is not whistling yet. Your Cossatot Colts have handled the energy well. They've handled the heat, and they are still leading right now.
As the official sports information coordinator of UA Cossatot, I can confirm that it is, in fact, January 7th, 2025. I have consulted the sources and our databases, and our bus driver, Alan, is correct about the date. So don't mind our stream. You know, we should get that fixed, but we haven't.
We are back as the Nighthawks are at the free throw line. Chance to equalize the game. First free throw is up, and it's good. Your Colts lead by a score of 31-30. Second free throw is up, and it is no good. Your Colts still keep the lead with just under 4 minutes left. Moriarty takes the ball up the court, passes out to Dylan Glover. Colts are working the ball around quite well. They find Big John down low. Big John loses possession of the ball. NPC looking to push the pace here. Colts get set back in defense. Kari Logan goes up and gets his shot blocked by number 13, Moriarty. Nighthawks have the ball here on the baseline. Keep the ball in there, Kari Loggins. Kari Loggins is a quick little move around Sharana Kalmez, and it's up and it's good. Nighthawks now on top, 32-31 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. Early shot in the clock from Dylan Glover. Unfortunately, it goes wide. National Park to the ball. Gives the ball to number 22. Works the ball out wide for NPC with a three-point shot. Shot's missed. Rebounded by Dylan Glover. Colts now looking to push the pace with Dylan Glover. National Park gets settled back in this zone they've been running. RJ Patton gets the ball. Pass it to Emery. Dylan Glover from three, and it is good. Like I said before, with this 2-1-2 zone, the Colts are going to find a lot of space out wide in these three-point areas. They can hit these shots. They can definitely increase this lead. Colts go up 34-32. Pollard just drives in, dishes it out. The NPC 3, and it's no good. Dylan Glover with another rebound on the backside. Dylan Glover now pushing the pace. No one steps to him. Now they do late. Dishes out to RJ Patton. RJ Patton with a 3, but a foul is called. I believe the shot should be good because it looked to me like it was in the air when the foul was called. You know, I'm no basketball analyst here, but that is correct. The shot is good from number 35, RJ Patton, and there is a foul called against NPC as well. The Colts with a 3-point shot, and they keep possession of the ball. I believe they're going to be going to the free throw line here as they are in the bonus. I believe this will be a 1-and-1 if I'm not mistaken. Looks like the foul was against number 21, Big John. Big John with the free throw at the free throw line for the first 1-and-1. And it's good. He will have a second free throw. Big John with a chance to make this a 3-possession game with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left remaining in the first half. The NPC head coach is not happy with that last call, but there is not much that can be changed at this point. It's like there's a lot of talking right now amongst the referees. Not too sure what the issue is. It looks to me like Big John made the first free throw. However, he was not supposed to be the free throw shooter. So after he made the first free throw, they are making a substitute at the free throw line for Serrano Calmez. I have never heard of that in my entire life. Although he is the correct free throw shooter, once he shot the first, you would think they would make the change after their mistake. I would think they would keep the point, however. I guess I was not correct. They took away the made free throw for now Serrano Calmez to go to the free throw line where he is 0 for 2 at the free throw line today, I believe. Now the referees are talking again about this questionable decision for sure. As now your Cossatot Colts are up by 5, not 6. 1-and-1 as we just had before. However, now it's number 1, Serrano Calmez at the free throw line. First free throw is up, and it is good. They do have a second free throw. I believe that is what you call, Jake, ball don't lie. As we made our first free throw, it was taken away, but now Serrano makes the second one. So now it's a chance of the second of the 2. First free throw's up, and it is good. Cossatot Colts are now up 3 possessions with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left remaining in the first half. That was a big game change there. 5-point possession. NPC finds a backdoor cut. However, he missed the alley-oop. RJ Patton with the rebound. He drives. He steps up, finds Serrano Calmez down low with the layup. Gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Your Cossatot Colts up by 9 as NPC have a quick timeout with 1:43 remaining in the first half. You know, the Colts came out hot to start the game. NPC, met them there. However, now the Cossatot Colts have gotten hot again. They've really slowed down the transition game of NPC, shut down the paint, limited the second chance opportunities for NPC, and now the Colts are created chances as well. A couple of threes, a couple of second opportunities, rebounds, where they've now found themselves up by 3 possessions. The Cossatot Colts are definitely getting hot, I would say, to end this first half.
As Coach Hinman says, ball indeed don't lie.
To be up by 9 right now, and we haven't seen much of number 15 night and day in quite some time. I think that maybe they'll put him back in for a little bit of a game changer to end this first half. They may just be letting him get a break, but it's nice to know though, to be up by 9 and have game changers on the bench like that you can also rely on. I think National Park hasn't quite used much of their bench. They've been running pretty, I'd say, pretty short-handed so far. They've kept the same 5 really rotating in this whole time. There are no changes as Cossatot Colts come out of the timeout. Dylan Glover, defending on the floor of National Park. They find number 22 in that low block area. They keep finding him down there in a one-on-one against Big John. Couple backdoor cuts, doesn't find anybody. Out to Tahari Loggins. Tahari Loggins takes it in. Tahari Loggins with another bucket. Hopefully the Colts start defending him a little bit more. The spin moves have been quite effective. RJ Patton takes it in, dishes it out to Big John. Big John steps on the sideline. It's a turnover from your Colts. Just under a minute here as your Cossatot Colts lead by 7. Tahari Loggins with the ball at the top of the paint. Pass down to number 22. We have a little bit of a size disadvantage here. Just number 22. 22 takes it up. And the bucket's good. And the Cossatot Colts lead by 5 with 41 seconds remaining. Moriarty pushes the pace. Doesn't take it up. It's a quick basket. Like I said, I thought we matched up well in the big man area, although it looks to me like they have a little bit of size on us. However, in the backcourt, our 1 through 3, we have a good amount of size. Maury is definitely a bigger size point guard, and so far National Park has not been able to match him down low. They find a backdoor pass, and they get beat there. Your Colts lead by 5 with 10 seconds remaining in the first half. See if Cossatot Colts can get one last bucket here to end the first half. Amari Ari taking him one-on-one. And he goes up, and the bucket's good as the first half ends. And your Cossatot Colts lead by a score of 45-38.
That's a good first half for the Colts for sure. Anytime you're up 7 on the road against a winning team, not a lot of nonsense here in this game, and they're just playing good. And it's just very solid performance here for the Colts here. All facets of the game. Maybe it could be a bit better defensively, but they were on track for 90 points here. Just really strong play from the guards to the wings to the bigs. Just a really complete basketball performance today, Justin.
Yeah, I would definitely say, the Cossatot Colts have been certainly up to the task. Playing against a team that just 2 years ago they were, national champions of all NJCAA. For them to come into the kettle, to the away team, and be leading like this at half, it's definitely a good statement for sure.
When the music starts, start going in a circle. When it stops, sit down. And you're out first.
You're having a good time listening to some great music in game time. Remember, Nikon fans, student athletes represent their teams, fellow students, teachers, and their campus community. Student athletes are expected to be
Darn.
we're going to next fall. Those Dodgers were $9. I was like, yeah. I bought 3 gun raffle tickets this morning, $50 each, so that was $150, and then I'm still recovering. I haven't been paid because I got paid before Christmas break. I got paid early for like normally you get paid the 1st, the 15th, or like the last day of the month. But I got since all Christmas break, they paid me like the 19th, and I was in Vegas the 20th. And so right now I'm on raw noodles at home. I'm eating a raw noodle with their budget, man. Normally for lunch, I made them eat. I made a peanut butter jelly sandwich and ate in my office today for lunch, man. I'll tell you right now, I'm getting broke.
Put that on us. No, I'm not cold, really. I appreciate not cold. Put the bagels on your cheek.
I ain't nothing though. I'm telling you right now.
Man, I was kind of excited though. I mean, it's a big portion, but yeah, I think there's a lot for not cold. Not cold.
Anybody want water? Hey, we're doing a college assistant coach here. Division 1. That's D1, right? Yeah. Yeah. The legends.
The pick from French Lick. Who's the other?
Oh yeah, you have to wear your apparel. One, if you don't wear your apparel, you ain't getting it for free. Then they go, like we did, we looked it up. We looked up that guy. That was a killer conversation. They say about 3 of them, so they didn't even look at 4 of them.
Did you have them when you were here?
Jake, I was here for 1 semester.
Oh, is that two sports you guys not there?
Me and Tello didn't do the basketball thing. There's not a lot of involvement. Like,
Yeah. Well, no, they're baseball.
I wouldn't be, like, let's say right now, what I'm doing here for basketball, if I was an NPC, they're not doing that with Sergeant. Like, Corey's not going to a basketball game.
Who's Taylor?
Tello was the head coach of NPC whenever I was.
Where's he at now?
He's head of the MLS Next program in Northwest Arkansas, Ozark FC. He was the assistant coach at Memphis.
I remember when you told me.
I kind of miss him. I kind of miss him. That's gotta be the worst stuff.
Who was he thinking?
No, like, it was early. It was only like 1 semester. Like, he sent me a lot of different players I could have gotten. But it was nice to have him because, I mean, he was giving me a lot of coaches. And that is genius, right? I know what they're doing.
I thought it was just me.
Because it's a visual. They try to figure this out. Look, you notice how that over there ain't facing that middle. We're going that way. They know what they're doing. This is more than one. Look, it's here, there.
Keep pushing the line.
I know that they're doing what the news on right here. When I first sat down, I was like, I left my jacket. It's cold. What's our record in conference right now?
Ain't it 1 and 2?
What's NBC?
They're 9 and 8, but I need to check their record record.
What's our full record?
7 and 9.
We can hear everything. Jay, get ready to unmute the game time.
We are back here at the Kettle at Oaklawn Foundation Gymnasium in Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's a prolific first half for the Colts. Amory Airy scoring 14 points and Night and Day contributing with 8 as the Colts lead 45-38. What did you make of that first half? I'm joined here by UA Cossatot head soccer coach Justin Himmett. Justin, what are your thoughts?
Definitely a good half overall. You know, good to go in the second half by a couple possessions, give ourselves a little bit of room. You know, hopefully we come out as hot as we came out this first half. But we're definitely in for quite the show. The second 20 minutes. You know, they call it the fastest 40 minutes, and I believe that this is definitely going to be that right here. Colts come out looking pretty unchanged from how they came off the court in the first half. Lineup of Shawana Calmez, Moriari, Big John, Dylan Glover, and R.J. Patton. Cossatot Goals getting their offense set here. Send Dylan Glover in motion. Maury finds Dylan out wide. Shawana comes up and screens and rolls. Dylan gets the ball over. It's National Park ball. Lodges with the tape. Goes in. Pretty weak foul call, but foul call against Shawana Calmez. First free throw's up and it's good. Up and it's good. Your Cossatot Colts lead 45-40. With a minute already gone by here. 19 minutes left in the second half. RJ Patton finds Big John down low. Big John with the take. He's up. It's good. Really like to see that early on in this second half. Start to get Big John involved. Use his size and length to our advantage. Ari Logan's really been effective this game, and we really got to start finding a way to stop him. I know that he played here a couple years ago, and looks like National Park finds themselves in a little bit of fast break opportunity. Backs it up, and it's good. Moriarty takes the ball up the court. A little bit of high up pressure here. Passed it over to Big John. Big John, a little bit of dribbling. Big John with another turnover here. Goes up. Big John with the block. Big John, their good job getting back here. Buys the face shot. Look at that. I thought that was off of National Park's foot there, but it looks like that's not the way the referee saw it. National Park keeps the ball. Down by 3 now. 18 minutes left in the second half. .22 with the ball at the top of the key. Looks like they're trying to get a little two-man game here to find Corey Loggins in his one-on-one. Another 2 points. Now your Colts up by 1. Colts gonna have to make a change here soon. Start to find this rhythm in the second half, It's definitely not what you like to see there from the Cossatot Colts as National Park goes up. Misses a layup. Corey Loggins is the rebound. He goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. A little bit of banter going on between Corey Loggins and Dylan Glover, who are actually former teammates. Back in 2023, is Dylan Glover also took a red shirt. He took a medical red shirt last year, and so now former teammates back in fall 2023, and now opponents running against each other here in Hot Springs. That's a travel from RJ Patton. Amari. That's a timeout from the Cossatot Colts. Is now the National Park Nighthawks are up 48-47. It's not been the best of starts from the Cossatot Colts this second half. That lead, they had a 7-point lead to go into the halftime. Now National Park has now covered it. But good thing about leading at halftime is it did give us a little bit of a cushion now to where after this timeout, hopefully we can turn things back around, flip that switch on, and find our rhythm again.
Yeah, for sure. Just Cossatot, they've dealt with this before. You saw us go up 8-0, give up a 10-0 run. Did the Colts quit? No, because you know what, Justin? Colts don't quit.
Colts don't quit, indeed, Jade. Cossatot Colts now defending National Park. Amari has a little slide over Dylan now. like night and day on 22. 22 drives in, misses the first shot. National Park gets the offensive rebound. Goes up, it's a jump ball. And that will be Cossatot Colt ball. It's like Bryce Goodwin is in now. Night and Day is in now, and Peter Saranjoji is in now. Mariari with the ball has a little bit of a size mismatch. This got to Night and Day. Night and Day for three. It is unfortunately long. Dylan Glover with the offensive rebound though. Takes it, goes up, misses it. National Park with the rebound, and now National Park finds themselves in a 2-on-1 with their two biggest guys. Good defense though by Peter Saranjoji. However, at the second chance, Night and Day fouls him 22, and MPC is at the line. First free throw is up and it is no good. Thank you for the correction, Mari's father. I was not told how to pronounce names. Unfortunately, my assistant Jake Howard did not let me know how to pronounce the names here, so I've just been reading them as they look. Amari Ari. Okay, I do see that, and I will make the change now. Amari Ari takes the ball up the court, passes it out wide to Dylan Glover. Dylan Glover with the take. And the good finish, and the Cossatot Colts tie it back up, 49-49, with 16 minutes remaining in the second half. It took a little bit. It's now 49-49 with a media timeout with just under 16 minutes remaining in the second half.
We hope you're having a good time listening to some great music here on Game Time. Remember, Nighthawks fans, student athletes represent their teams, fellow students, teachers, and their campus community. Student athletes are expected to be individuals who will make a good impression for their schools. Another game day tune is coming up here on Game Time.
We are back live here as Cossatot Colts control possession with Dylan Glover out wide. Finds Bryce Goodwin. Bryce Goodwin back to Dylan Glover. Dylan Glover from the top of the key. Three is up and it's good! Dylan Glover finding his stride early here in the second half. MPC's looking to push the pace. Foul call against Dylan Glover. The Cossatot Colts are up 52-49. Cossatot Colts get their defense set. 22 finds the ball. Top of the paint and misses the shot. Dylan Glover with another rebound. Dylan Glover seems to find himself in the right spot on a lot of these boards. He's always on the backside looking for it. Dylan Glover finds the ball, passes out to Bryce. That's Peter Saranjoji with the take, with the foul. A lot of early first half fouls for Colts. They have to watch that so they don't get in the bonus early this half. Mari gets the ball out wide, misses the shot. Peter with the offensive rebound, and he goes up, and it's good. The Cossatot Colts are back up by 5. Thank you, Francesca Dorius, a.k.a. Sesta, in our chat. We love the support, Sesta. Sesta's coming off of a breakout season for the women's soccer program, where she not only led the team in goals, but she also led the team in assists. She finished all region for the team, played phenomenally all throughout the season, and she really did help lead the Colts on the field this year, where they won their first ever district championship and made it all the way to the national tournament. Cossatot Colts go all the way down to where number 25 Bryce Stillman has a good take, gets fouled, and now he's up at the line for 2 free throws. First free throw's up, and it's good. Colts with a chance here to make it a 3-possession game. A violation, unfortunately, from number 22, Peter Saranjoji. We will not get a second free throw opportunity there. Real unfortunate. He accepted his mistake. He knew what he did, and I think he's ready to lock back in here. 22 hits the ball at the top of the key. Looks like we're double teaming him. Big man here passes it up to Night and Day to Bryce Dillon. Bryce Dillon with the finish. And the Colts up by 8 with 14:20, and National Park takes a timeout. That's the energy you love to see there from the Cossatot Colts. Night and Day with the steal. The double team, what I would say is one of MPC's best players this game so far, number 22. I believe that's number 22, Pete Moe. Had a good double team on him. Night and Day got the steal and the assist to number 25, Bryce Dillon, for the slam.
That's 10 straight points for the Colts, Justin. What did I tell you earlier? We've been in this spot before. We gave up 10 straight points after going up 8-0. And what did we do here? We scored 10 straight points of our own. It's great here. Great here. I mean, really good fight back from the Colts. This is going to be a great finish to this game.
We are back here live. Cossatot Colts are up by 8 with 14:11 left remaining in the second half. Amari, good defense, passes it out to the wide open man. The 3 is up and it's no good. National Park with an offensive rebound. Foul is called, just a very unfortunate foul. MPC keeps getting these offensive rebounds, and it really is hurting the Colts down low. I do think it's a change that we can make. Unfortunately, that is 4 fouls now on number 15, Night and Day. He will have to sit out for a good portion of the second half here, which will, I think, hurt our size a lot. Knighton's been one of our bigger players, not so much in the rebounding, just making sure that, we're not getting, manhandled down the paint so far. We do have a size disadvantage down there with number 33 and 22. Good defense there from number 22, Peter Saranjoji, but unfortunately a foul is called. MPC at the free throw line. Chance to make it a 2-possession game here. Missed free throw opportunity. Free throw is good. Cossatot Colts still up by 7. Amari gives the ball out wide to Dillon to break the front court press. Dillon finds Choana wide, passes it to Amari. Amari to Peter Saranjoji with the air ball 3. However, Dylan Glover is there for the rebound. Unfortunate there, because Bryce Goodwin looked like he was cocked and loaded on that 3-point shot, ready for it. And he did drain it, but unfortunately it does not count as the shot clock is reset. And the Colts have the ball on the baseline. Mari has the ball on the baseline. Finds Peter Joji with the tape. Peter goes up. Unfortunately, the shot is no good. We see the support in the comment section. Here we go again, here we go again. Same old team again, same old team again. We'll do it. We do love the support in the comments tomorrow. One of our Cossatot Colt men's soccer players, a returning sophomore. He's been a great player on and off the court, and especially at our basketball games here. You know, he's instrumental in our home games. You know, quite the supporter, quite the chant leader. I can't go through the amount of chants he does. They normally have a chant at the free throw line. All of them yell, but I won't. You know, I don't want to ruin that for the players. You know, they do have their chance that they get in these opponents' head, definitely, for sure. Dale, 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 dale. Yep, Terry Nahara. We do love the support. Dale Tigre, dale Tigre. We've been telling them this whole half. Cossatot Colts, Dale, they know what that means. RJ Patton definitely knows what it means. He has been in his bag the majority of this game so far. RJ Patton gets fouled, and the Cossatot Colts have the ball on the sideline. Looks like Amari is subbed out. Number 45, Devin Newton comes in. RJ Patton finds Serrano Colmes in a one-on-one. Serrano drives in. He goes up. His shot's blocked. Colts now have the ball on the baseline. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Looks like we're having more of our Cossatot Colts women's soccer players commenting in the chat now. Dana, side passe, side passe. As the Cossatot Colt men's soccer. RJ finds the ball. RJ Price going for the slam. Ale, ale, ale. Bryce Goodwin with the slam. Ale, Colts, ale. Cossatot Colts back up by 7 with 12 minutes and 30 seconds left remaining in the second half. The Colts are definitely bringing the energy here. Devin defending number 2. Good defense. A good shot as well. So the Colts are one to keep the pace though. Control the tempo of this game. Hopefully looking to take advantage of MPC running such a short lineup. And a moving screen is called against number 1, Serrano Colmes. That is definitely very, very unfortunate call against the Colts. MPC with the three-pointer shot. Air ball. And with that shot, there is a media timeout with just under 12 minutes remaining in the half, where your Cossatot Colts are up 59-54. Stay tuned for the remainder of the second half.
We appreciate the support in the comments from Donna, Cheska, Samaro, and Kerry. Just a great family. And we got Naomi now. A lot of funny characters in the chat, but we love. If Justin will let me speak, I just could say it's a great family atmosphere here with the Colts. You know, everybody supporting each other, the team supporting each other. We know Justin. We know at the home games. We get great support from our soccer players at the basketball home games. Vice versa, the basketball players supported us at the soccer games. It's just a great atmosphere we have here in Cossatot, and it just really shows in our athletic department.
We do love all the support in the chat. Your Cossatot Colts, we are back live in action with 11:45 remaining in the second half. Number 45, Devin Newton takes the ball up the court, passes it wide to R.J. Patton. R.J. Patton finds Toronto. The Colts find their offense here. Looked at a bit of a missed pass here, but Colts maintain possession. Find R.J. in the 1v1. Sauce him up, R.J. R.J. puts him with the shake and bake. I think it's a little bit of a foul. R.J. Patton fouled on the shot, and he goes to the free throw line for 2.
You know, just want to remind everybody that my regular role is the commentator. You know, I don't need to know my role.
R.J. Patton here at the free throw line, looking to make it back to a 3-possession game. First free throw is up, and R.J. is yet again in his bag. Free throw is up, and it is good. Your Cossatot Colts up by 6 now with a chance to make it 7. R.J. Patton, second free throw is up, and you know it's good. Cossatot Colts up by 7. As NPC looks to push the pace here a little bit. Cossatot gets back down their defense. Have a little bit of a size advantage here down low in the post. They dished it out. Good pressure from Cossatot. NPC still somehow taps the ball. 15 drives in, shoots. It's up, and it's no good. It's got to be a foul right there. Foul goes against former Cossatot Colt, Kari Loggins. Good hustle there from number 45, Devin Newton. Size did not deter him. He was there to battle, and he won. Cossatot Colts are up 61-54 with 11:03 remaining in the half. For those of you tuning into the live stream right now, around the 7:03 mark, we will be releasing one of the men's spring Cossatot Colts games for our soccer team. And then around the 4:03 mark, we'll be releasing a second game this spring. So y'all tune in for some of the games we have this spring and see what the men's Cossatot Colts have in action. NPC with the steal here as number 33, Kari Loggins, pushes it up and makes it a 5-point game with 10:45 remaining in the half. The energy here in the kettle has picked up. Atmosphere is loud. Hopefully the Cossatot Colts can match that level here. Number 25, Bryce Dillon, passes the ball over to R.J. Patton. R.J. Patton takes it in, up. He missed the shot, but 25, Bryce Dillon gets the rebound. A foul is not called. He misses the shot. NPC now is pushing in a 5-on-4 opportunity. Ball goes up to number 15. This to number 5, and goes up, and the basket is good. It is now a 1-possession game with 10 minutes remaining in the half. Cossatot Colt does not slow down. A foul is called on the floor against number 15, DeAndre Charlotte, as Devin Newton looked to push the pace. The fouls are definitely starting to pile up here with both teams now pushing up on the bonus. Number 33, Kari Loggins, now taking a break. This is definitely, I think, going to be a time now where Cossatot can look to go on a little bit of a roll. Shot was tipped. Isaac doing just the board, but NPC knocks it out of bounds. I do believe right now if we had our men's and women's soccer programs here at this game, I'd take Cossatot by 30. Give me Cossatot by 30 with our men's and women's programs here. They really are atmosphere changers, game deniers. They are everything in between. I came on this trip today because I believe that I think we can bring the energy here just on the live stream. Give us the atmosphere we have at our home games. I can't do all the chants that we do at our home games, but I can certainly do some of them, and just keep the energy over here. Cossatot with the turnover there. Number 25, Bryce Dillon dribbles, slips a little bit, and ball goes off of his leg. That is true. We do still have a home game against NBC this spring, which that'll definitely be one to watch. Cossatot Colts here up by 3 with 9 minutes and 40 seconds left. NPC drives in, misses the shot. Dylan Glover with another rebound. He is rebound totals driving up. Cossatot looks to push the pace. 25 goes in. Bryce Dillon, ball just knocked out of his hand, but Cossatot maintains possession. Ball on the baseline. Giselle Daravina, one of our #1 fans, Luis Tampa. So we have a lot of #1, #2, #3 fans in the chat here. Love to see it, the support. Amari Ori with the pass to number 45, Devin Newton for the 3. Bang! Your Cossatot Colts back up by 6. With about 9 minutes remaining in the game. Number 22 gets the ball with number 1, Toronto Coleman is defending him, passes it down low to number 5. He is fouled on the floor. However, that is the 10th foul. I believe the NPC is now in the double bonus. That's very early on in the half, in the remainder of the game, to be in the double bonus here. That is 2 free throws, no matter what.
We had some of your fans of Peter Parker. There's Peter Parker's alter ego is Spider-Man. We had a little bit of a Spidey sense in the court right now. I think Jaden D'Souza would do that. Second free throw is up. It's no good. Still up by 5. Amari Ari is in possession of the ball at the top of the key. Gets it out line to Devin Newton. It's like Cossatot Colts trying to get the offense and hoping to find a shot. We have a little bit of mismatch down low here. Pushed it out to Amari Ari. Amari with the 3. Missed shot. And everyone's going to come and get the rebound. Just to dish it back out. And he's getting triple teamed here. Really was a foul call. A lot of play on the stands. However, there's not a lot of ball IQ. And that is a Cossatot Colt timeout. There was no foul. There was no travel. There was none of that. It is a Cossatot Colt timeout. We now have 8 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Cossatot Colts are up 64 to 59. I would say right now it's a pretty level game. The Colts are matching the intensity, limiting second chance opportunities. I think that's going to be the key for Cossatot Colts to maintain the lead here, limit the fast break opportunities. But once those first shots go up, we've got to make sure that we're on the board. Cossatot definitely lacking size right now. Returning sophomore night and day on the bench for going to be much of the remainder of this second half here. I think the Colts, I think their grit and determination is definitely getting their way for sure. Amari Ari looks up, controlling the opponent's body and gets fouled. I believe Amari Ari now will be at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Amari Ari, I would say, has been one of our more consistent free throw shooters this season. Jake is having technical difficulties with the zoom in, zoom out. Amari Ari with the first free throw. Amari Ari. He is quite the player to see this season. Definitely been a big part of the Cossatot Colts. Take a free throws up. Your Cossatot Colts back up by 7 points. This is a 3-possession game. However smart here, I believe Cossatot Colts can continue to maintain this lead and maybe even increase it. Energy from the bench is definitely there. Very tough to control the 33 this game. I don't want to call him unstoppable. unstoppable, but he is by far has been National Park's best player for sure. Looks like the cheerleaders are the ones wiping the floors for National Park, as normally it's Sally. Sally Botha. No Botha, no butter.
I'm tearing the hair up.
That's both in butter, both in butter. First free throw is up, and it is no good. Looks like number 25, Bryce Gill is checking back in. Number 22, Peterson Joji. Free throw right here to make it a 2-possession game. It's up, and it is no good. Both free throws. They're free throws. They call them free throws for a reason. Now he's so free. Bryce Gill finds Sean Gomez. The Wolf on his backside. Sean goes up. Schwanison and one. He passed on Colts. We're back up by 9. Tie for the BC in the second half. Sean Gomez, free throw line. Unfortunately, that's something that across the coast and through on the free throws this year, having the best overall. This game though hasn't really hurt us too much. 22 goes in, good defense from Toronto Gomez. RJ Panthers to push the pace. They're not stopping him. Pass out to Bryce Goodwin. Forcing long, Amari Ari with the rebound. That's deep right there. Bang! Number 45, Devin with a deep three ball from the logo. The Cossatot Colts are up by 11 points with 7:35 remaining in the half. Looks like they're pushing the pace, controlling the tempo. Amari Ari with a very, very weak ball. Foul call against Amari Ari. So he'll be going to the free throw line for 2 shots here to get it back down to a 3-possession run. Now 7 minutes and 30 seconds left remaining in the game. Cossatot Colts have 71-59 lead. Immediate timeout here. This may be the time, Jake, I think, to release one of the upcoming spring 2025 games for our men's soccer program. Now that I think of it, we may just release 3 of the games we have. You know, we have a good amount of games this spring set in motion. There are still more to come. We'll release 2 right now. How does that sound?
I agree.
All right, let's release 2 games right now. So one of the first games that we'll have this spring season for the men's 2025 soccer program will be a team that we're accustomed to playing. We've played them in and out every semester the last couple of years since our program has started, and that is the University of Central Arkansas Purple Bears. It's the NCAA Division I program that we are accustomed to playing. A team that we've gone back and forth with every year. And this spring is another opportunity for our Cossatot Colts men's soccer program to, get a little bit of a revenge game this fall. I guess we might as well release the second game.
Yeah.
Jake, what do you think about it? Second game?
Yeah, I think we should release the second game.
Oh yeah. A second game for your UA Cossatot Colts men's soccer program this spring is none other than Missouri S&T. Team coming out of Rolla, Missouri, NCAA Division II program where your Cossatot Colts will travel up to Rolla, Missouri this spring, get a chance to prove themselves as a new team, never played before, new conference, and never played a team before in this conference. Definitely a good opportunity for your Cossatot Colts men's soccer program to show themselves up in a new state for sure. We are back here now with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. NPC is free throw line. First free throw shot is up. It's good. Second free throw is up. It's very good. Cossatot Colts still up at 11. The clock is not moving right now. It's still up at 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Should have been about 13 seconds left. I just ran off. Definitely should have been about 13 seconds left, and it should have run off the clock. I don't know if anyone saw it, but it was stopped for 7:30 for a good 13 seconds there. It was definitely not in the Colts' favor. Time is of the essence here. The longer we can leave this game, the better for us. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. It's fouled deep in the shot clock. Poor mistake from the National Park Nighthawks, but definitely beneficial to your Cossatot Colts. Extra coming on top of the slot. Free throws up, towards it, no good. The first side of the 1-and-1. NPC was to push the pass. Colts will just slow the game down a little bit, control the tempo of the game for our offense. RJ Patton down low. RJ Patton will go 1v1 here. And RJ Patton just on the front of the rim, unlucky there. NPC will gonna push the pace. Gives it to Corey Loggins. Corey Loggins. Turns down low in the paint again. Hopefully Cossatot Colts can slow this possession down a little bit. Get a shot up a little bit later in the clock. Use the clock up. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left. And Cossatot Colts by 7. Cossatot wants the ball around here. Bryce Tillman gets the ball to Ari finds RJ Patton. RJ Patton with the layup. Good steal. Unlucky there. NPC making possession. Line 22 at the top of the key. Connor Coleman defending him well. Forces the ball out. NPC has not been able to find their shot outside this game. It is definitely why I think they're aiming to get as many points in the paint as possible. They have not been able to shoot much very well this game. Cossatot working the ball around, using up some of this clock here. Shawano gets thrown down the paint. Amari Ari for 3. Just goes wide. 22 for rebound. Foul. Fortunately, Cossatot Colts foul. Number 22 here, up by 9 with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. He will be getting some free throws. 2 free throws. I believe that foul is called against either number 1 or number 25, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's 25. It's Bryce Goodwin, a freshman from Houston, Texas. Foul was on 22. It was on the big man. They may not want him to shoot free throws because it's probably not the best free throw shooter. However, that foul was purely against number 22. There should be no one else at the free throw line except for him. You know, I would say right now, Jake, up by 9, 5 minutes 20 seconds left. The kettle is cooking. We're cooking some kettle corn in this arena here. Free throw substitution, but who's supposed to take it? First free throw's up there, but it's good. That's not Colts, right? Pick up any of those. It's like coming in now for the Cossatot Colts, 23, Dylan Glover, and number 4, Sean Tannen in for Devin Newton and Bryce Goodwin. So the free throws up. Really start to control this game. The game management is going to be very, very big. You know, NPC definitely likes to play at a fast pace and so do the Colts. However, right now I believe it may be the best time to slow down a little bit. Cossatot Colts working their offense, they're working the ball around. Not forcing anything, working the ball in and out. Amari Ari finds Dylan Glover for 3. Dylan Glover for 3 and Cossatot back up by 10. Dylan Glover finds finding his stroke in the second half. He is, I would say, getting hot. He's hit his last 2 3-pointers. RJ Patton forces the ball aside. MPC misses that lower 3. The reason why I say, Jake, early on, 2s do not equal 3s. Right now, I believe Cossatot 3-pointers are going to have a little bit of an edge on all these 2-pointers from MPC. If MPC cannot get a stop for it, Cossatot, yet again, RJ Patton with the tape. Unstoppable is an understatement. RJ Patton has really been the difference maker. Ari Long is definitely keeping a double digits, I would say. Cossatot and MPC really going back and forth here late in the second half. The quarter two remaining. Your Cossatot Colts up by 8, 78-70. Energy picking up. RJ Patton with the ball on the line. RJ Patton's on him. Gets him to take the leg, a little sham dodge, spin move.
Why don't we touch on these spring games, Justin? I mean, a D1 school like UCA, good test as always. I believe it was we only lost by 1 to them in September. And in Missouri S&T, the alma mater and former employer of one of my closest friends in the sports information business, Patrick Murphy. Both of us former Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University athletics interns there, and now he's at Colorado School of Mines. Let's talk about Missouri S&T. Very strong team tactically and technically. It could be a very good game. I think we could see 6-7 goals in it. What do you think, Justin?
I believe so. I think that it's a team. Missouri S&T is a team that I got to play against myself whenever I played in college. We went up to Missouri S&T as an away game. We went to their house and we beat them 3-1. So I've beaten them as a player, and now this spring could be a chance for us to beat them. While me as a coach, I think our guys are ready. I think our guys are putting in the work. I know what our schedule entails this spring, and I think our guys are more than ready and up to the occasion. With that being said, there'll be one more game release tonight on the live stream. Tune in for the rest of the game. Next media timeout, we'll release that third game and tune in for future games this spring. We are back live in action here. As you can see us on top of the key. A deflection from Night and Day, and Dylan Glover gets the ball. Dylan Glover. I believe Dylan Glover is the type of player you want in these type of moments. Towards the end of the game, he's a very calm player, a player that can really settle things down for the Colts. Let his manage this 8-point lead. About 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the half. RJ Patton gets the ball. Gives out to Dylan Glover. 10 seconds to the shot clock. Amari Ollie with the ball. Takes a dribble, steps in. Misses it short, but gets a green on. And then Night and Day gets fouled hard. Night and Day. Night and Day gets fouled hard. Have to shake that one off for sure. Our live chat, we need to see y'all support. If you're in the chat here, folks, it means a lot. Trust me. The more support we get in the chat, I believe it'll lift our Cossatot Colts this week. The first free throw is up, and he's good for number 15, Night and Day. Night and Day coming up on double-digit points tonight. He's had a great game, I would say, overall, with the limited minutes he's had being foul trouble. Second free throw is up. Punching is so good. Cossatot Colts still right up by 3 possessions here. He's definitely going to start pushing the pace and tempo this game. They're going to drive at Night and Day getting fouled out, but he makes a stop. Looks like a technical foul. A technical foul against number 22 on MPC. Detrimental call. Now Dylan Glover's going to free throw on the chance to make it a 4-possession game while the Colts have possession of the ball after the free throws. Good. Dylan Glover with the invisible high five. Love to see it there. Definitely a cool comment collective player. Dylan Glover, second free goes up. You know what it is, Jake? What is it? It's good basketball. Pass is good. Cossatot Colts up by 11 now. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the half. 3 minutes remaining in the game. Number 4, much of this game. However, it's a player that very good ball handler, control the game. Finds moves over out wide, doing rubber. Hits Amari with the step, the fake. Misses the shot, but Amari already has the rebound. Hopefully we can keep possession of the ball, get the ball back out. Shot clock resets. Sean Payne with the ball. Looks around to Dylan Glover. Dylan Glover with a 3. Miss. Ryan Day with the rebound. Yeah! Night and Day in double-digit points now. Coming up on almost a double-double for Night and Day. I'm not too sure his rebounds at this point, but Night and Day with a phenomenal game. Going through the shot, and he is short. A 4th shot from NPC right now that I think is huge. Hostile up 83-70 with 2 minutes remaining in the game. Toss up to the limit. Night and Day with the find. And RJ, Mr. Unstoppable Patton with the and-one shot. There's an Arkansas native right there coming out of Conway, Arkansas, representing Arkansas at the state level here in Hot Springs. RJ Patton now with a chance here to make a 16-point game. You know, Cossatot Colts have come in here and unfortunately missed the free throw, but Cossatot Colts have come in here and made an absolute statement. It's a team that won the national championship just 2 years ago, 2024. This team won the national championship. Your Cossatot Colts are making them look, I would say, like paperwork at this point. You know? It's up by 13 with a minute and 30 seconds left. Really just a minute this game out. Throw the tempo down. I think they will. I think Amari already is a very calm, cool, collected player. Only just a freshman here, but you know, I think we held it a little bit too long. He's the time up here, really smart with how we hold the ball. Cossatot still up by 11 points in a minute, 21 seconds left here, but we do have a timeout, I believe, from NPC.
You know, really, the Colts they got to stay strong here. You know, a game can flip on its switch on its head in just a moment there. And but I think the Colts have really good impact since number 15 has come in. It's really been night and day for Cossatot.
Night and day difference, Jay. I couldn't agree with it more. Number 15, night and day difference. 17 days, but he has a big difference. I think, Jay, I don't think it's quite time to release a 3rd game yet for the spring. We're gonna wait. Well, next time out, we'll release a third game for our men's soccer program this spring. Definitely a new team for the program. We didn't want to tune in for that. And next game, you remember to tune in as well. There will be more schools announced for our men's program this spring. More games for our men's soccer program this spring. A minute and 21 seconds left in the game. Cossatot Colts up by 11. Dylan Glover with the ball on their own baseline. Got the length of the court to a good pass. Dylan Glover passing to Night and Day. Night and Day to Dylan Glover. Dylan Glover back to Sean. Sean to Night and Day. We're really broken the press here. RJ Patton finds Devin Newton. Devin Newton plays very calm. Doesn't force a 3. Cossatot really looking to keep the ball here. Used up a lot of his clock here. Finds Sean Tang. Ace into the shot. Good cross up from Sean Tang. Sean Tang, yeah! The Eagle roll! Call it English if you may. Sean Tang with the layup roll. NBC wants to push the pace, and that will be, I believe, the 5th foul on 15 Night and Day. That is indeed the 5th foul on Night and Day. Unfortunate there, you know, he did prevent the bucket. I don't really consider him straight up. I think the foul was justified. You know, a good game overall for Night and Day. Hopefully Sean Coleman will come in here and finish out these remaining 47 seconds left for the Colts up by 10.
No clue what Justin is talking about because Knighton is still in the game.
Now let me get this mic back from Jake. Is this thing even on?
No. What happened?
greatest commentator ever. And here we are. I remember that comment section's been dead. How long has this thing been on? I was wondering why it was so hot, and then it just got quiet for so long. I was like, Testing. Huh? Here, put that on you. And we are. Here. Use it? It's not going. It's dead. Is there any type of way we can talk? Well, I guess there's no third game, folks. You won't be doing anything. Let's see if there's sound. Yeah, there is something, Dave. And there's now 23 seconds left remaining in the game. Cossatot Colts up by 9. Unfortunately, I do not believe it will be released in the third game due to technical difficulties. The only way we release the third game is if there's a final timeout here in the remainder of the game.
Yeah, it's 87-78 with 24 seconds to go.
Your Cossatot Colts up by 9. We had a little bit of technical difficulties there. The microphone died. However, we are back now. Cossatot Colts looking to close this game here at the Oaklawn Foundation, I guess the kettle you want to call it. Next time out, if there is one, Cossatot Colts, we will release a third game. However, it looks to me like we will have to wait till another day at this point. Looks like the Colts are looking to put them up, and the Colts missed the layup there. NPC's looking to, I guess, lessen the lead a little bit. However, that is a period layup at that point. Does not affect the game, and your Cossatot Colts are going to win this game away, 87-80. Cossatot Colts win away. Might as well release the third game. For those of you that tuned in, I want to thank you all. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of what the Cossatot Colts men's basketball program has here. I think this team has a lot of potential, and I think this fall now we improved to 2-2. 2-3 in conference here. But we're definitely going to come up here, and I think that this spring semester can be a detrimental time for the Cossatot Colts. I think that it can be a time for the Colts to make its push. I think last year the season was cut short in the conference tournament up in Harrison, Arkansas. But this year I think it'd be definitely a different atmosphere, different outcome for the Cossatot Colts. With that being said, those tuning in on our live stream, we'll release a third game for our 2026 spring season for our men's soccer program. With that being said, another game this spring for our men's soccer team will be against the NCAA Division II program out of Tyler, Texas, and that is UT Tyler. UT Tyler, that is correct. We'll be playing UT Tyler down in Tyler, Texas this spring, an NCAA Division II program that our program, Cossatot Colts, have never played before. Yet again, another opportunity.
Definitely beneficial for our players and team for sure going forward. With that being said, this is Justin Hemman, the head soccer coach, and
Jake Howard, sports information coordinator at UA Cossatot.
That being said, this is Colts Country, and saddle up for what's in store for the remainder of the spring 2026 semester. Thank you.
You know what the word detrimental means?